Hi my 4B friends! Today I am going to show you your pages that you have to do for your ABC packet, your alphabet packet, and your handwriting booklet. Now this is a little funky because my computer is having a little bit of a rough time right now, so I'm going to be filming this on my phone. Hopefully it's not too shaky and you're able to see what you have to do, but let's get started looking at the packet pages you have to do for reading today. Okay, here we have our alligator packet that we were using. You are going to be on page E today, E for elephant, and page F today for flower. Now, I don't know about you, but mine lost some ink here, so I just used a black marker to trace over it. You're allowed to do that if you want so that you can have an easier time seeing the letter that you have to write today. Also, you can trace over it with your pencil when you're done. So making sure you're doing all of your lines, curving up and making sure you don't go above the line or below the line where you're not supposed to. So doing our capital E. If you ever forget how to write your letter, which way it faces, or how to do the lines, you can look at the alphabet chart that you have in your packet. Now, of course, you can look at your alphabet chart, only, but also here you have a little chart that shows you how to draw the letters. And it even puts little numbers to tell you which way to go first and arrows to tell you which way to go. So make sure you're practicing your capital and lowercase tracing. You don't have to have them right next to each other. You can have some space. And make sure you have your scissors and glue handy so you can find all the words that match or begin with the letter of the day. So in this case, you need to make sure you have an E word, an E word, and an E word. If it's not an E word, and I'll let you look and see if you see any, if it's not an E word, then we don't want it and it's in the trash it goes. So you're doing the letter E today and the letter F. Feel free to color these in. You're absolutely allowed to. You can even color these little guys in. But make sure you just practice drawing your lines. Keep a steady hand and make sure it faces the same way as the one in your packet and you'll be A-okay. Last week was also the first time that you met this bad boy, our handwriting book. You told me what you wrote with. You practiced writing your names a couple of times. You learned about tall letters, short letters, and letters that fall below the line. And you even looked for letters that were in your name. Then on your second day, you practiced your lines. You did long lines, tall long lines, or short long lines. You did sideways lines, and you did backwards and forwards curves. Now today you're going to do a little more line practice. You're going to be practicing lines that are diagonal. Here's what I mean. You're starting at the top and going diagonal backwards. So we're not going forwards, definitely not going forwards. This one's talking about slanted left lines or diagonal, kind of like when you're writing the date. Then you'll look at all these letters and try to find any slanted left lines. Ooh, I definitely found one in a lowercase y. But see how I'm not tracing over this one? Because it's going the wrong way. You can write them here. Make sure that you practice long lines. Oop, should probably hold on to it. Long lines and short lines. And you don't have to do it quick like that and all bunched together. Take your time. Practice your long lines. You can have space in between them. If you wanted, you could even write a letter and practice, but that's the wrong line. Make sure you write your name as well. It's a little hard since I'm not holding on to my booklet, but just means I have a really strong right hand. Madeline Remitz. So today, whoa, that is a wonky Z. Today you are going to be doing your backwards left lines, your left slanted lines, and of course, it wouldn't be handwriting if you didn't practice your forward diagonal lines and your upward forward diagonal lines. So basically, slanted lines to the right. Ooh, we have a left one here in the M. Don't be tricked by that one. You're only looking at this upward slant here. Oh, and don't be tricked by this Y here, only the upward slant. If it doesn't have it at all, you can scribble it out if you want or leave it blank, and make sure you practice your lines here. You'll really have to hold the book down when you're on these top pages. If you can, try and write your name here, but if you can't, it's okay. And lastly, you are going to do some numbers today. So you can see here it goes all the way up to 10. You're going to practice tracing, so I should probably trace, and writing the numbers. And then you're going to draw the number of circles. So 2, 2, and then I draw 2 circles. If you want, you can color them in. And you can, of course, practice writing your name. If you want, you can even do a nickname. I'll do Miss Remitz as my nickname. And you're going to end with your bigger numbers from 6 to 10. So you're going all the way up to 10. Today, you're doing your number page and your diagonal line pages, as well as the 2 letters you're doing in today's packet. Enjoy! All right, my friends, I hope that was okay watching that from my phone. I wish you the best of luck practicing those steady hands. Make sure you're only coloring when you're supposed to. Also, keep checking out Epic, and I can't wait to see all the books you've been reading. Our class has already read over 300 books. Isn't that insane? Can't wait to see all the books you read this year. It'll probably be thousands. All right, get reading and get writing. Bye.